Thank you so much for clicking on this video and coming back to my channel. I hope that you subscribe after you watch this video because it would mean the world to me, you know, help support my YouTube career. Click the like button and comment down below if you relate to this topic. In today's video, I'm going to cover the pros and the cons of living at home with your parents as a 27-year-old woman. Latina woman, because that is important too. I have been living at home for my entire life. There are some periods though where I went to college, I tried the dorm life, I loved it. I went to Spain for 5 months. I was kind of depressed and kind of like going through like a little mini like just culture shock for like 2 weeks, and then I stopped, and then I was like, bye old life, and I was like so happy that I was in Spain, and then I cried when I left Spain. If you want to see more of my study abroad videos, they're in this channel. Just go back 5 years ago and you'll see all my study abroad videos. Then when I was 25, I went to Colombia for 2 months, and that was kind of like, you know, living on my own too. I am totally self-sufficient. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to do my own laundry. So I have no problem with moving out. I think the reason why I have been here for so long is because I don't want to commit to an apartment or to a car without fully knowing that I can 100% sustain that financially for the long term if I still don't know what I want to do with my life. Like if I was one of those people that just was okay with settling and having a job and just sticking to that job so they can move out and be independent just so they can have their own freedom, I would be on my own right now. And if also I was one of those people that knew what they wanted to do, they were in their like the right career path and the right path, and they were able to just, you know, move out and they had a stable job, fine. But I am not one of those people, and I'm also not one of those people that wants to struggle. Like there are some people that are in my shoes that don't know what they want to do. They don't have a steady job, but they don't want to live with their parents, so they just go move from couch to couch, you know, live in apartments with strangers or with friends, and they just make it work. I'm also not one of those people. I've been wanting to move out since I was 24. I got my first real job when I was 24, and it just didn't pay enough. It was very entry level, very low paying job, but still good for some people, but it was like 40K. That is not enough to live in a really nice apartment in Boston with all of the extra bills that I had to pay, because I was really going hard on my student loans. And the way I love food and want to shop for food, it was not working. It like rent, where like that was not fitting in the budget when I was making that money. Then came the next year, I was 25. I was just so depressed at that job, so sad. Just wanted to do something else. If you wanted to see like those videos, then you can see those videos. I went to Colombia, and again, I quit my job. I had no money, so obviously I'm gonna stay home. And ever since Colombia, I've just been thinking about my life, my career, my goals, my things that I want to accomplish, and I'm still not in a space where I have a good job to, you know, be able to move out. And when I do start making really good money, I want to save up for a down payment to buy a multifamily property. That has always been my goal. This video is to talk about the pros and cons. So I think I'm going to start with the cons just because those are a little bit more, you know, just fun. Let's just start by me saying that this is one of my worst insecurities. I feel like when I was younger, I never thought I would still be living at home with my parents, and I also never thought that I would be single this long. I thought that I would have found someone by now and maybe we could have moved in together. And usually that's what happens in Latin culture. You just wait until you find your significant other and then you move in together. But there's a lot of people, especially people my age and this age group, that, you know, wants to move out by themselves or wants to move in with like a friend or something like that, which is totally fine. I feel like such a loser, such a failure at life because I still am dependent on my parents financially while I try to like figure out my path. It's been a mess, and I'm so thankful that my parents have been okay with me living here and they support me. I feel like this isn't just me, and obviously it's not just me. it's like this age range in general. Like, yes, there's a lot of people that are killing it out there and that can afford to be on their own, but most people in my friend group, they can't afford by themselves fully an apartment. They're either with a significant other, or they're getting funded by other sources, or they're living with friends, or they're still living at home too. It's so tough. Like, this life is really tough. This economy is really tough. Inflation is really high right now. It's so expensive to rent. So that's why I'm a huge advocate of owning. Like, that's just the first con, is just, it is a huge insecurity of mine, and I feel like a failure. And that I should have gotten my shit together by now, and life is going by so fast. I think the second con is just, I have no desire to like decorate. Like, I, you know, decorated my room here and there. It's definitely not how it used to look like as a kid room, like as a high school teenage room. The walls were all pink. It was hot pink everywhere, pictures all over the place, and it was just a mess. It was cluttered in like a girly kid way, which is fine. But so throughout the years and after college and stuff, I've definitely, you know, grown up a little bit more. I've painted the walls this neutral almondy creamy beige color, and it's definitely just more minimal, and I love it. But I have no desire, and I upgraded my bed and all that stuff, but I have no desire to buy furniture, to buy decorative things, and I don't even want to have people over anymore. I used to host game nights all the time, and I feel like it's just not appropriate anymore. Like I used to have sleepovers and girls nights and games nights and invite all my friends when I was younger, but I feel like past 25, I feel like it's just not appropriate anymore. So that's why I can't wait to like move out and have my own space, so I can decorate it how I see fit, so I can just know that it's my own home, and I can invite people over if I want to, and just feel really like at peace. A third con is I can't walk around naked whenever I want to. Like, you know, my parents live here, my dad lives here, and you know, our family members come over to like, you know, hang out with my parents and stuff. So I can't, you know, really feel that comfortable to let loose and walk around wearing nothing if I want to and if I feel like it. Oh, fourth con. I don't know, I don't want YouTube to demonetize me, but you know, self-pleasuring yourself as a grown-up, you can't be as loud and as loose and as frequent as you want, because again, thin walls, people on all sides of the walls. A fifth con, I can't be as loud as I want to sing, to put on whatever music I want to sing. If I want to sing at like 12 a.m, just have a really good sing and yell at the top of my lungs and cry and all that stuff, I can't do that, because again, my mom goes to sleep really early, she wakes up really early. I have to be respectful of other people in the house. The pros is that I do have the time to figure out what I want, to figure out what I want to do with my life, career choice, and I am finding my way, even though it's taken so long. A second pro is bonding with my parents and bonding with my mom. I'm really appreciative of that, because I know that in the future, as she keeps getting older and I keep getting older, I'm gonna keep, you know, growing and starting my own family, hopefully, and you know, I'm gonna get busy with a lot of things in life, and she's gonna get older and maybe move back to DR or something, or you know, you never know how much time you have with your parents. And I'm just gonna be really grateful that I spent so much time with my mom. Like, I spent every day with my mom. I talk to her about everything. She is my best friend. We go to the gym together. We watch so much movies together. We watch so much Netflix together. So I'm just so thankful that I had the opportunity to spend so much time with her. And yes, we fight a lot, and we're both hot-headed, and we can both, you know, clash with each other. And my mom is so strong. She's a strong Dominican woman and such a fighter. So yes, we've had our bad moments, but we can always make up and we can always laugh at it. I've been able to just bond and really appreciate family time. Let's see, another pro. You're never lonely. Another pro. because I've lived here my whole life and I'm comfortable and this is my family home and I've had such a good relationship with my mom, I never feel lonely. I never feel strange. I never feel out of place. I always feel comfortable and cozy at home because we do have a really wonderful, beautiful, cozy home. Because I've been able to really use my 20s to get to know myself and be secure and find my path and be confident in all that I'm doing now, I feel like I will be really mature and ready and good for that when that time does come. So yeah, I think that's it for all the pros and cons. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave your comments below, press the like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.